50 Cent has reportedly revealed a list of celebrities connected to Diddy, along with explosive claims suggesting that some may have helped conceal the truth. While a few are allegedly drawn in through manipulation, others are said to have knowingly backed Diddy's actions behind the scenes. As the legal battle continues to escalate, attention is now shifting toward everyone within Diddy's inner circle, and the potential fallout could be far-reaching.
You better believe it. Shout at Def Jam. We the best. You know what it is. It's 2010, baby. It's the takeover. I'm going in.
Happy New Year to the whole planet. God is the greatest. Real talk. And you know, I mean, if there's anything that somebody can say better than that, I'm all ears. But with that being said, continuous blessings to the whole entire universe.
Big shout to my man Drake is in the house. Fabulous is in the house. There's no brotherly love. My biggest brother with all the boss, Ricky Ross, is in the house. Ricky Ross report to the grass. DJ Khaled, he's the best. He's in the house. Tiana Taylor is in the house. My brother Chris Brown, I'm gonna stick with him through thick and thin. Chris Brown is in the house. You know what I'm saying? The song ain't right, so I know Chris Brown is in the house. Big shout to my son Quincy, my son Christian, my son.
Tension between Diddy and 50 Cent has been brewing for years, reportedly sparked by an unusual invitation. According to 50, Diddy once asked him to join a private shopping trip, an offer he politely turned down. However, reports claim that Meek Mill accepted a similar invite, and soon after, speculation took off when Meek and Diddy were seen arriving at an event in matching outfits. Their close and relaxed demeanor fueled widespread rumors about the nature of their relationship.
Shopping.
Yeah, you see, now Meek is in the same shirt. He's out there in the same shirt. This is not Photoshop. Stop it, man. You set that up. Look, obviously was not offended by what I was offended by. Guys may say to a girl, you know, like, let me take a shot. See?
Damn.
They found it that quick. So
what do you think's happening in the middle?
I don't know what is going on. Because it was like, he was like, yo, you hot now. Now we got to hang out now. Like, you know, like hang out.
Yeah.
She said, I don't know, maybe I take you shopping and I get you some flash and you can give me the hood. And I was looking and I was like, let me just move away from him because I'm gonna mess up the way. Certain things they let it go by because it's Puff. He wasn't like in the closet, he was like in the hallway.
All these years, you've been the only one calling this out.
I look like I've been the crazy guy for a long time.
You're a hater.
You're a hater. Yeah, and now everybody's complaining. My ass is hurting.
You and Puff haven't liked each other business-wise for a long time.
Oh, that's why. It's only business. It was really... Away from that, I explained why I didn't hang out with him. Right? Because there's a little fluffy stuff going on.
It's not your scene.
It's not my style.
Not your scene.
They hug you from the front and the back at the same time. I got uncomfortable with him because the way he was acting to try and get me to hang out with him was like, yo, I'll take you shopping. Like, and I'm like, what you mean? Like, that's something you say to a woman you're attracted to, maybe.
Right.
It's just weird, bro. Like, and now you start to see a lot of the weird stuff that was there. It looks like it all lines up, don't it? It was not in the closet. It was in front of you and you wasn't seeing it because you see the beards. Or you see the girls. So you didn't look at them the way it actually is to a degree. No, like, and when I say people respond, how people respond to things matter, like the internet will take to it and just go off with it. Meek responds being the uncomfortability. He goes, yo, I gotta spend $100,000 to find out why my name is in this like this. And it's in it only because he's uncomfortable. You don't hear him talking about French. French was right there.
Yeah.
Right? Why you get so quiet? You guys make me feel like I'm scared.
Well, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot.
No, they see this. You see this. They see this.
They see this.
Nah, you see this. They want to act like that. Oh, we got nothing to do with that. If we could just...
Concerns about Diddy's treatment of young and vulnerable artists have been circulating since the late 1990s, yet many in the industry chose to stay silent. During that time, 50 Cent reportedly began collecting information behind the scenes. Sources connected to his upcoming Netflix documentary claim that 50 has spent years compiling evidence, anticipating the moment when Diddy's carefully crafted image would begin to crumble and his once powerful empire would start to collapse.
That you've been working on Diddy Do It.
Right.
You've been saying for years that you feel you knew Diddy's character.
Right.
Yet you said you weren't a part of that lifestyle. You weren't going to the parties. So what makes you so absolutely sure that these kinds of allegations that we've seen against him are true?
Well, I'm surprised by the allegations, as surprised as everyone else is. Like, I didn't make the allegations. I didn't tell people to say these things. It comes out, I see it in the news like everyone else. But I did feel uncomfortable with the way you represent the idea of going to these projects.
To come party with me.
Yeah. And then that swayed me away from it. Just that alone.
So you didn't realize
as much stuff has come. Like when I seen today, it was allegations of 3 men that said he drugged them, and it's a long time, to be honest with you. Like when people don't remember being violated for 20 years, it makes me feel a little hard.
What are your thoughts on the allegations against Jay-Z?
That was interesting. When I was saying things, not knowing exactly what I was saying, but I was going, where's Jay at? He's mad quiet. Like while the Puffy thing was going on. But it's obvious now that his team was being made aware that he was in those allegations also. So I hope it works out, because with his family, the things that go on internally is that those accusations.
Something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now, and then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy. I mean,
but I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to a degree.
But was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what's going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal. You go into the 90s, and Kiki D said he paid him to kill Tupac.
Yeah.
It's a little, like, you get the craziest accusations. You had TMZ created a docuseries, they went to Tubi, but the series is saying the downfall of Diddy.
You're one of the first persons in entertainment to really call out people and kind of have that authority in that, to be able to call people out. I mean, which is pretty amazing. You're kind of, in some ways, draining the swamp of Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't have a support system. I don't have a support system of a peer group of artists that I require to do what I'm doing. Yeah. I've had to be on my own from the beginning. Yeah. So I don't necessarily have a response.
Diddy's downfall may be only the beginning, as several of his closest associates are now coming under investigation. Usher has already been mentioned in court filings, and 50 Cent believes Jay-Z and Beyonce could be next. What once sounded like wild speculation is now emerging in sworn testimony. Insiders allege that Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce functioned as a tightly connected inner circle rather than just business partners, quietly shaping the industry, silencing opposition, and protecting their shared interests. Some even claim that their public personas and high-profile relationships were strategically crafted to maintain control and strengthen their dominance in entertainment.
He signed his contract. The big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, if you look at his career,
You're gonna let him say that? Jay was getting Grammys.
He had one.
Exactly.
He had one.
He didn't show up.
He had like 20 now. He had like 18 since he's been down. Look, he had one, bro. Hard Knock Life.
You're not wrong.
He was one. He got them shits. He's like drinking. His pictures thinks the cup.
Wait a minute. So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
I've absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades. Because he's no longer viewed as like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones because of the position Beyonce's.
Oh, wow.
Jay-Z's career, you can look at that as say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 16, 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce. Right? And you go prior to that, one.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that came in association, like you see that their kids even have Grammys. Like they don't sing yet. They don't sing. Right. They don't rap yet. And they already have Grammys and shit. So it's like they give them this trophy so we secure that they're coming to the award show. It meant that much.
Quiet whispers about hidden truths in Hollywood were dismissed as mere gossip. But now, many of those old claims are being revisited with fresh perspective. Back in 2018, Jonathan Auty made serious allegations involving Diddy, including troubling claims about how Cassie was treated. At the time, his story was largely ignored. Recently, however, Cassie has come forward with her own account, and her details closely align with Jonathan's earlier statements. This connection has reignited public interest and raised new questions about what may have really happened behind the scenes.
Okay, they're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross and Khaled. They're all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Khaled is a Hamas supporter. Okay.
Who supporter?
Hamas.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
No worries.
Hamas supporter. Okay.
Right.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot.
Oh, hidden in plain sight.
It's hidden.
I think I see what you're saying.
Okay, how do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Kanye West has publicly expressed his support for Diddy during the ongoing legal turmoil, even appearing at the trial to show solidarity. A recently leaked phone call between the two revealed Kanye reassuring Diddy that he would continue to stand by him. 50 Cent quickly reacted on social media, questioning Kanye's choice to defend someone facing such serious allegations. Some observers believe Kanye's loyalty could be connected to his own ongoing legal troubles, though no official link has been confirmed.
Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, has made a surprise appearance at Sean Diddy Combs' criminal trial on Friday.
Why'd you show up today? Is he about to testify?
He expressed support for his fellow rapper as he defends against sex trafficking charges.
Bring your hands today, Mr. West. Did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Get behind the mic, have some fun, chop up the samples, get back on your head, yeah. Have some fun, get back to smiling. Yeah. These other motherfuckers ain't wasting your time, baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Kanye is supporting Diddy because he's literally scared that he's about to be charged just like Diddy. We're all pretty sure that Kanye is probably the celebrity that Jane talked about having a freak off in that hotel who the feds didn't want to name on the public record. And this part of not having Kanye named did pique my interest a little bit because we've seen plenty of celebrities' names throughout this trial, whether they were connected to Diddy or not. Like Diddy's former assistant Mia naming that she used to work for Mike Myers. Like Michael B. Jordan's name coming up in Cassie's testimony. Really started to pique my interest. Why wouldn't the feds want to name Kanye? Like, what's the big deal? We've seen other celebrities named throughout this. And then it all just came together for me. I think that Kanye might be facing his own criminal charges really soon, and I think he knows it. And it all begins with the lawsuit filed against Kanye by his former assistant, Lauren Pescata. Because throughout this lawsuit, she is alleging very damning allegations like trafficking, like transportation to engage in prostitution. And mind you, this is exactly how the investigation into Diddy started with Cassie Ventura's.
While Kanye West has chosen to publicly support Diddy, other celebrities are steering clear of any association. Will Smith, for instance, addressed the controversy during a recent comedy appearance in San Diego, joking, "I haven't been anywhere near those so-called parties," before adding, "I don't even like baby oil." His lighthearted comments were a direct response to rumors linking him to Diddy's inner circle, a connection Smith quickly brushed off with humor.
The world we're in right now, it's really hard for y'all to discern what's real and what's true, you know? And I've been seeing y'all memes and stuff. People be making memes. I see the memes. I said, no, some of that stuff is funny. Some of it's funny. But I haven't addressed any of this publicly, but I just want to say this very clearly. I don't have to do with Puffy, so y'all can stop all the memes. I can stop all of that. I ain't been nowhere near no damn freak off. Listen, I do enough of my own. Don't be putting me in other people's. I ain't been nowhere near that man. I ain't did none of that stupid. So, whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a damn lie. I don't even like baby oil. But I haven't said that publicly. I just said y'all the first time. I usually don't respond to dumb stuff because it's like people. It's so many things people say, so much stuff. But that one, your memes was doing too much. Y'all was having.
Some celebrities who once supported Diddy are now speaking out. Others appear to have been caught in the fallout. Long circulating rumors about Diddy's interactions with a young Justin Bieber have resurfaced, especially after an old live television moment where Diddy's comments toward Justin drew concern. Now, Justin seems ready to confront that part of his past, opening up about his experiences and making a clear effort to move forward while distancing himself from those earlier connections.
Breaking his silence on the ordeal after months of speculation over their one-time relationship. His rep telling ET, although Justin is not among Sean Combs' victims, there are individuals who were genuinely harmed by him. Shifting focus away from this reality detracts from the justice these victims rightfully deserve. Bieber's questionable connection to Diddy piquing interest online as the rap mogul's indictment for sex trafficking and racketeering charges, which he denies, made headlines. Old clips of the two hanging out while Justin was underage resurfacing.
Let's just go get some girls. Let's go and get some girls.
Man after my heart, that's what I'm talking about. We hit him like this, so me and you walking, we hanging out, a little later on the night after the Usher concert.
There's also this old Jimmy Kimmel Live segment, adding to fan fears about what might have gone down with Diddy.
Got me a Lamborghini.
That's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Oh, apparently not.
Everything ain't for everybody.
This all comes as Bieber's followers are worried for him, the singer's erratic social media posts causing concern week after week, the Beliebers asking if what he's seen behind the scenes of the...
Some of the celebrities now speaking out were once among Diddy's biggest supporters, while others may have simply been caught in the chaos surrounding him. Long-standing rumors about Diddy's interactions with a young Justin Bieber have resurfaced, especially after an old live TV moment where Diddy's comments toward Justin drew attention and concern. Today, Justin appears ready to address that period of his life, choosing to speak more openly about his experiences and take deliberate steps to move forward, leaving that chapter firmly in the past.
That if you throw little and you don't throw out allegations, but like you kind of poke fun at them,
You just ask questions.
You're not worried that it comes back your way. Like people dig up your past and try to pull stuff up.
I don't have that in my past. I'm not.
Everybody got a little bit.
Look,
like,
I took.
Not
I
that it's
took,
real
no,
enough.
I took a pill, but it was for me to perform better, or to remember, buddy. I didn't give her a drink so she forget what the happened. What the fuck is going on here, bro? Yes, I took two drinks. I gave me the fucking drug to perform, so she could remember and possibly love me for that.
Did it work?
What the f? Yo, bro, look, I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm just saying, this is the opposite of normal shit that we're talking about, bro.
That is why. I don't know why it's so hard for people
So
just
for
to
people to
acknowledge
feel
weird
like
shit is
you
weird.
would have something, or you would have reserved energy because you feel like you was doing it too. This is people that are looking on separation between their hardships or their the things that they got going on that would be issues, and what a celebrity's issues would be.
Wait, what is that?
They think all celebrities are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Right, and when you see, if I wasn't saying anything, guess what? You could safely say that a person on the outskirts that is not involved in hip hop culture could think that everybody in hip hop culture is with that shit. It's kind of interesting. I think that civil suit turned into a look. They looked at it like maybe it's a criminal situation,
right?
A little early, and it could have been the same lobbyists and the same people that use their connections to make that happen for Puff.
Is that kind of why you was going hard on him the last couple years? Is it because of the liquor situation? Because
to be honest, since the situation he's in now, it's kind of like you fell back. You fell back on him. Was this all over the liquor, or you just said?
Well, most of that was motivation. That I was competing,
right?
For, with brands, and they was ahead of me,
right?
Because he had been working on Ciroc and stuff like that, and then integrating it into our culture with Coco Loso and different things with different people, connected to it. So, yeah, that's what that was. But when you look at
as the trial unfolds, more high-profile figures are being drawn into the spotlight. Many who once attended Diddy's exclusive events are now growing uneasy, worried that their past involvement could resurface as evidence and testimony continue to build. Sources claim that even some of Diddy's closest celebrity associates are quietly pulling away. Notably, Ellen DeGeneres and Ashton Kutcher have reportedly started relocating outside the United States, fueling speculation about what they might be trying to distance themselves from.
Celebrities were name-dropped at Sean Diddy Combs' trial. As jury selection in the mogul's trial got underway May 5th in New York, NBC News reports prospective jurors were shown a list of more than 100 names of people and places that may be referenced during the trial, including actors Michael B. Jordan, Mike Myers, and rapper Kanye West. While the aforementioned celebrities are not implicated in the case, the potential jurors were asked whether they knew any of the names listed and whether it would impact their ability to be impartial, per the outlet. Attorneys did not share an explanation for the list. The names of women who have taken legal action against Combs were also on the list, including his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura, whose November 2023 sexual abuse lawsuit against the rapper was settled one day after it was filed. Danity Kane alum Don Richard, who accused Combs of sexual assault in a lawsuit filed in September, was also listed.
Recent courtroom testimony revealed a deeply troubling account of Diddy's alleged behavior during private gatherings. A witness, identified only by an alias, described several incidents involving Cassie Ventura, claiming Diddy directed the encounters from behind the scenes with a disturbing level of control. The witness recounted how he would give specific instructions, treating the situation more like a staged production than a genuine interaction. According to the testimony, Cassie appeared visibly uncomfortable, yet Diddy allegedly persisted, driven by a clear need to dominate. The courtroom was left unsettled by the chilling details of the account.
Was this happening in your sessions?
Well, so it is an assumption, right? So, obviously with the veil, there was a very deliberate attempt to hide his identity.
Yeah.
So they never had any interactions or even any outward conversation in my presence. So there was a routine where sometimes we'll be right in the middle of sex and he'll just stand up and walk out of the room. And she would take that cue and she would follow him out. So I did recognize, and I mentioned it in my book, that it became a habit that we're having sex on couches with sheets. We started in towels. I would climax, but she would specifically leave the room without wiping herself, without doing anything to take care of the whatever I left on her. So I assumed that's when he popped up, because once I climbed up, he popped up, he left the room, she popped up, she followed him. So I'm assuming that's when the lathering, whatever went on, happened at that point.
Okay, so at what point did he stop wearing a veil?
It was shortly after. The way that I ended up finding out who he was and they were, because they're obviously in conjunction with each other. About the fifth time, we were in a hotel called the Essex House. And when I would arrive for the sessions, I would be waiting around a couple of hours. So in this specific time, they put me into an extra room in the hotel suite. And to kill time, I decided to watch TV. And this specific hotel had a welcome message, which was, so when I cut on the TV, it specifically said, Essex House would like to welcome Mr. Sean Combs.
Oh.
And I was like, whoa, like I was blown away, man.
Right.
Her was treacherous. She knew everything. She knew all about the drugs, the money, the Cassie, D-Rock involvement, and what he used to do. But the thing that was so crazy about it is that she said that Puff used to rip her repeatedly, damn near anytime he wanted to, all the time. Like several times she was ripped by him. It seemed like she had the jury crying. She was ripped by Puff, bruh. Now, what I know that in some states, they do just like they do murder. In New York City, because in the States, you got to realize the time that you could be charged with rape in most states is from 3 to 30 years. But there are 13 states that do the rape case just like it's murder. That there's no time limit on when you say or you come out and say somebody raped you. You understand what I'm saying? And New York State is one of them. So I was wondering, did she ever get raped in New York? Because if she did by Puff, the state could bring up...
Possible mistrial now hangs over the case after juror number 6 was exposed for allegedly giving false information about his identity and background. While some insiders claim they saw this coming, others are questioning whether outside forces might be influencing the process. Diddy may not be able to change the evidence, but growing concern suggests that powerful resources could be used to shape the jury's perspective and ultimately sway the trial's outcome.
Statements. The judge was going over his issues with juror number 6, and although he did not make a final determination, his thoughts on juror number 6 being removed were pretty clear. He stated that in the initial process, juror number 6 said that he lived in the Bronx with his fiance and his daughter. Then he turned around a while later and said that he moved to New Jersey with his girlfriend, and also said that his daughter lived in New Jersey. But then it changed again and said that his daughter lived in the Bronx with his aunt. And he referenced that this was only a couple of the inconsistent statements, that there were more. The judge then stated that he wants this juror off the jury because there is no reason why this man would have to lie, and the only reason he would lie is to be a part of the Diddy trial, which made him worry that this juror might have a malicious intent or an agenda. But then after the judge said that we need to strike this juror off of the jury, Diddy's team started bringing up more arguments about this. Diddy's lawyer said that this juror is important because they need diversity, and he is only one of 4 black men that sit on the jury. He also said that he doesn't believe that these inconsistencies were that big of a deal where this juror would have to be removed. Diddy's team was arguing that this is something that should have been brought up weeks ago, and nobody brought this up, and the government is saying, listen, I didn't even know about this back then. Then Diddy's lawyer said something really, really weird. They said, just bring this juror in, just question him. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure he'll be able to explain. But this is what the government wanted the judge to do earlier, and Diddy's lawyer said, no, that would be harassing the juror. Then the judge told everybody to get out of the courtroom that they needed to
voice with pressure building and fresh evidence coming to light. Diddy's legal team is reportedly pushing for * mistrial, using claims of * compromised juror * as their key argument. It's a calculated move, one that seems more focused on * manipulating the system * than facing the truth directly. When the facts can't be denied, it appears the courtroom itself becomes the battleground. But will this strategy actually succeed, or has Diddy finally run out of options? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because this story is far from over, and the next major twist could break at any moment.